Well, can't be having that. Can't be having pissheads jumping in the back. Can't be having shitheads. Shitheads coming in the back. Can't be having people jumping in the background. Can we? Not allowed. People can guess. People were jumping in the back, mate, and it was numbers. That alcoholic Liz jumping in the back, and at that something jumped in. So I blocked him from StreamYard. Yes, I didn't want people fucking jumping in the back chat. Yeah, could be porn bombers. That Liz was on camera. Matty. A lot of weirdos going about tonight. Fuck yeah, now. Some weird fuckers tonight. Don't want weird people. Yep, it was definitely Sally.
Paul?
Chris?
You're there. Right. Mate. Did anyone else see what just happened? This is getting creepy and weird, this, Paul. It is.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Very creepy.
Right. So I've just sat there now on a certain person's live, and it was just me and him to start with. Okay. Then at the last count, there was 7 of them. 7. All going in at me and using me kids, me wife, me sister, and every tool they had in the book, right? But when I go back at them, I get muted and timed out. Yeah.
Well, you know what they say, Chris, don't you? They're quite welcome to jump over here.
Paul, I honestly, mate, I got removed from the panel, right? Otherwise, I would have still been fucking there because they ain't running me off nowhere, right? But again, a little bit like what happened the other week on yours, where, you know, I was I'd been accused of something, sorted
Yeah,
out on the right. That got sorted out. That issue got resolved, right? Okay, but now what we're doing to certain people and certain groups of them is glorifying, giving people a platform, and justifying. Like I actually walk the wife up, Paul. Do you know what it is, mate? I am gonna get a fucking kicking. Mate, when I done that, right, she looked as and went, I don't fucking do YouTube. But they're going, get your wife out. Go on, show your wife. And I'm like, you've got that pervy nonce like Bobby the Scouser on there, right? With Mermaid, Jackie, Jason, with who else was it? There was some of us scouts that jumped, and then there's this woman called Liz, an old woman from Gateshead, threatening and telling us she wants to meet me on the quayside of Newcarrick.
oh, pisshead Liz. Yeah, she tried to
Do you
jump on
know
my
her?
car. Yeah, that's the one I give the £300 to. The fire bomber.
Right, so apparently, she comes from Gateshead, was wanting to meet us on the quayside. And well, I live in Benwell. She went, well, my son lives in Benwell. All right, fair enough then. Well, send your son, because she, like, I mean, I mean, come on, Paul, can you imagine? Because don't kid me, don't get me wrong. If you do not think that if a woman of any age or disability wants to give me shit, right? If she meets me on the quayside, I'm going to push her into the town, right? I promise you. I don't give a fuck who you are, right? Hence why I went, get your son, because it would end better. But really, if my mother was going on the way these fuckers are, right, and it was brought to my attention, I would be very, very concerned about my mother's mental health in her current situation, and especially when she's giving out information like, I live in Gateshead, I'll come and meet. And you see, Paul, the wife, the kids, the sister thing, in a sense, I can take a little bit of it, right? But when I'm not allowed to come back at them because Jim was like, oh, you can't say that. What I call like even Masters, they done everything they could. They went into every corner of their YouTube closet and pulled anything out they had, right? But one thing I'm going to say, right? They all had backup. They all had someone to jump up and help and defend them, right? Not saying I need it or want it, right? But nobody, and I love this, nobody was there to give me a hand.
Well, Chris,
Back me up.
I won there, mate. So, and Celtic won there. Celtic was you.
No, I know that. I get that, right? I get that. What I don't understand is, how they can speak about this sibling, that relative, and that fucking close fucking partner. But then when I speak about certain people's actions, like in the way they are, like I'll be honest with you, Paul. Like, I'm watching a lot of little bits of YouTube. Tonight you came up in a live, which I never normally jump in, and I looked and I went, boom. I don't know you, Paul. I really don't. I really do not know you. Right? But I mean, I'm not these things these people are saying or making out I am. And if I was, I've encouraged him. Pull the proof up. Get the evidence out there. Right? I'm going to tell you this now, mate, right? If I ever get the opportunity, I'm going to seriously hurt or kill someone from YouTube that ever comes across me. Like, that is how,
Yeah.
like, how I'm looking at this whole encounter and endeavor now. Because, like, I mean, YouTube is YouTube, but we know how they're very comfortable bringing
Yeah.
families
Oh,
in.
yeah.
Right. So, Paul, I'm already fucked up, mate. I've already got a lot of mental health issues, which in the short term aren't a problem. But when you suppress them and you push them under the carpet and the rug in the long term, and you allow people to get away, mate, I cannot tell you enough how much I love to be put in front of any of these people, any of them. A circle room, one door, a pair of boxer shorts and a pair of, right? That's all. We don't need nothing else. There's one way in, one way out. I mean,
Yeah.
we don't even need a weapon, right? I'm literally getting that angry and anxious, right? Where, I mean, I'm allowing them to trigger me because they're bringing me kids and me wife in. That's a
Well, I said,
lot.
Chris, you got every right to, right? Because your wife and your kids are not on fucking YouTube.
I've just
Are
dragged
they?
that woman out of bed, mate, Paul. I just dragged her out of bed. Not literally dragged her, but like,
Yeah, I know what you mean. By
babe,
shouting.
babe. She's looking at us and she's going, I don't fucking do YouTube. Fuck off. And I'm looking at, you need she spoke 2 or 3 words, Paul, right? I was on Jim Smith's live, 2 or 3 words, and like, that's what they were shouting for. Get your wife on. I mean, I'm sure it's not like uncommon knowledge that Chris Victor's have a wife. But these people are doing this and getting a kick from it, right?
What?
Like, so, Paul, if I was to ever get the pleasure of encountering these fuckers, they do realize that I'll take pleasure in hurting
Kicking
and
the shit
ending.
out of them.
I'll literally, I will. I mean, as far as I could get through the process, I don't give a fuck if you're a woman, you're a man, disabled or abled, right? You went down a certain alley here. That's what you've done. And they're all sitting back, these, let's just get it
Wrong.
straight, nonsense,
Wrong. Yeah.
right? So basically, these would be the people that would be well accustomed and like wanting people that have that attraction. They would call them maps, minor attracted person. Like, they wouldn't call them a nonce or a paedophile, like, because no, that's offensive, right? So they wouldn't agree. They would agree with, the primary IRA and the Sinn Féin regime, protecting and housing these kind of predators, right? You know, people either don't know, forget, or have no understanding that I do not just live in a small bubble of YouTube. I know, see what's going on, and realistically, these fuckers are never ever going to do nothing but like that. There, Paul, was the latest, let's call it a gang rape, right? But I'll be honest with you, mate, right? I was very disappointed. I was, in a sense, I wasn't pleasurized. It was very disappointing on their behalf. I really struggle to understand how people can sit in a line and like call me, but justify them Like, where's Christopher Wilshire? Bramwell, Newcastle, 1984, 26th of September. Where that information should be enough for you to go away, pull up. You won't get that from these cunts. You'll get a fake name, false area, right? Punch all of that in. Right? What you're going to find about me? Nothing. I mean, what you will find about is maybe a bit more worrying to you, but not in a sense where I'm on any register or anything like that. No. But I will tie you up and chop your dick off or cut your fucking throat if I think it's going to benefit us. Let's. Nah, Paul, I'm going to kill someone. I'm going to. But I promise you, mate, these cunts on YouTube are getting too much of a pass in the bag. And now you've got, like, you had the whole thing with Patrick Ward and Shuffling, right? Shuffling, where's your fucking bollocks, kid? Seriously? Now, Anton has went and openly admitted he's leaving YouTube. And it's like, Julian, come back in the voice changer, right? Giving it the big... Where... Yous have all faggots. Yous have all little puffs. Yous literally are. Did you know anyone that says they stand by me, right? But I hear nothing of them when it matters. I stand alone. I'm on my fucking Billy Lonesome, right? And I love it that way. No collateral damage at all. Nobody fights my corner, right? Like I will be fighting no fucker else's corner, any way, shape, or form. So you see, anyone I've aligned myself with, anybody, and I mean this, Paul, breaking news, anybody, right? Tonight, boom, wash me hands of every single fucking one of yous. Because yous have all proved, right, that unless it suits yous, yous won't be jumping up and helping me or defending me, will yous? Boom. Fucking faggots.
Right. Well, you know, I can't answer for anyone else, but there you go.
So, Paul, on the night, mate, we had a bit of a falling out, and you've done what a lot of people. I have to respect what you've done. You know, we approached each other, and we ironed it out. Not gonna lie to you, mate. I'm not that easily fooled, right? You know, this is a bigger picture of this, right? Which I kind of get. But I could very easily, just switch YouTube off at this corner, for example, and like function very normally. In fact, if not better, I could. That would be easy to do, right? I don't depend on YouTube for social interaction at all. I looked at YouTube as therapy, as a bit of a stress ball
Release.
Yeah, a release ball. You know, it's not that now, mate. No, it's like, bear in mind that the first and the only time I got triggered as badly was when Shuffling done it, and when like Anton and all that were in on it, and even Expo had a bit of a fucking go at us at one point, you know, whatever. I don't hold anything against him other than, like, where are you all now? Like, he's all had this big presence on YouTube. Like, I'm telling you right now, right? From, like, I know this is off topic, right, Paul? But Patrick Ward in Shuffling, this latest endeavour, right? Patrick would fuck Shuffling up. Sorry?
Sorry. someone was leaving. I said to that.
Paul, sorry, I didn't read the chat, mate. Right? Because one of the reasons I don't read the chat, right, Paul? To be honest with you, is because when I'm on YouTube, kind of try and play a character, right? Chris Brick, that's the character I play. But when you read the chat, because I have done in the past, it's very easy for people to then take it personally, right? And then feel a bit more like, like attached. And people are giving you bad, horrible comments and whatnot, right? And then you may look at that and take it personally, right? Which is something I learned not to do a long time ago. But when you've got people on the panel, like I did earlier on, 7 of them, and every one of them at one point mentioned me kids, my wife, my sister, this, and they're all laughing with each other against us. And I'm thinking, so where's all these so-called people that are meant to have my back? Where's all these so-called fuckers that are meant to have me and defend me? And like stand by me. Where are all yous then? Yeah? Nah.
Well, I was on Tuesday's panel, probably.
Paul, I'm not referencing you, Paul. All joking aside, mate. I'm not referencing you, mate. Like, that's not even a burden that would be put on your shoulders, mate. Right? I was told that this one, that one were live, and someone else, and I'm thinking, so shuffling and tune. So where was shuffling tunes? Where was the people that are close? The people that are close to me on YouTube, the people that could and should be defending his or what? Where are these cunts? They weren't anywhere, Paul. Anywhere. So I'm going to just continue the rest of my time on YouTube like I done. Fuck yous all. I would treat yous with respect if yous treat me with it. But seriously, like, and this is the heads up for you, Paul, kid. Not everyone has good intentions.
Well, Chris, trust me, I know that. I found that out, mate.
So your face was getting plastered all over a certain live tonight, mate, where I'm never normally there, right? You were getting talked about, right? And I was shocked, and I'm thinking, but you've been around YouTube a lot longer than I actually thought you were, Paul. Am I right in saying
that? On the other side, yeah, like I say, this side is quite new to me. About a year, just say about a year, this side of YouTube. Who's that fat boy, is it? Oh, fat boy's in the chat. Do you want
Who's fat boy?
That Jason. He's in the back.
Well, Paul, it doesn't bother me. Let him on, kid. Let him on. It's up to you, mate.
It is me.
And why are you here now, Jason?
Well, I was worried about you, Chris, and I'm getting a trauma.
Well, I'll tell you what, go and fuck off and die, mate. Go and fuck off and die. Go and suck Wang's dick. Go and suck Wang's dick, right?
Fucking
Go
help,
fuck off and die.
There's a trauma team
fucking
standing by right for you,
what
Chris.
You are. You're a fucking nonce-enabler. That's what you are.
Right for
You're
you,
a paedophile fucking enabler.
Well, you didn't turn up for the fight with Liz, you mug. You look
turn up for the fight with a 75-year-old woman on the kitchen at 5:30 in the morning.
Like a bit of
Come on, are you heard you fucking wronging you?
Batter you like a bit of fish.
Give your head a wobble, will you, your oxygen thief, and fuck off and die.
Space,
do what your mother done for the best of it. Die.
Yeah,
go on.
Fuck off. Yeah.
Go fuck off and die, will you, like your mother did. Go on. Do it quietly as well. See, Paul, I was, you know, I wasn't allowed to say that over there, right? But they were allowed to slag me off and do it. So he's jumped over here and let it go, right? Jason, mate, you know, your mother's out of her misery now. She's dead. She doesn't have to sit and look at you or listen to you, right? Okay. Do you really think I give a fuck of anything? Paul, this one. I mean, look at that. You see that there? So they followed me over here to jump. When does Jason ever jump on your paddle?
Well, he jumped on. I did block him the last time he jumped on you, but I unblocked him because he don't know where the little man in the boat is. So I basically did a live on him the other day because I was going to explain to him where the little man on the boat was.
Are you on about women's private parts?
Yeah, because he don't know where the little man in the boat is, Chris.
Who, him?
Yeah, fat boy. Don't know where it is.
Him. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's him.
Yeah, that's him there. The man that claims to have pussy in his flat, right? But basically, it's got a bigger wang than he has. I think he's like, Paul. You know now, mate. Right? I think I'm very comfortable and like happy saying this. The gloves are off. This is why you're going to see me be a horrible. Like I've just said there. You see, Jason's ma. I'm glad like she is that just dead, right? Because she didn't have to put up with him at all, right? Like realistically, come on. I can be 10 times worse, right? But these cunts have got a little bubble that they're sitting, right? And obviously they're sitting listening now. Followed, because Jim's got all the numbers, so why would they need to come over here, right? So they're chasing me and following me. Put them on here where I can't be timed out, right? And I'll tell you all about Mermaid's father issues, you know, where her daddy was never around for her when she was a young girl. Hence why when she had a child with that kid that was older than her, and then she lost it. Oh, did him. Did you lose a child? Oh, did him. So fucking what? So what, right? Now,
Okay, now I'm quiet then, Chris. What's happening? Shuffling.
Oh, yeah, walking.
I had to close the other live down, mate.
What happened, like?
People were jumping
In the back chat?
Yep.
They wouldn't have getting it unless they were there, like, prior to being put in, you know?
Well, anyway, I started a new live anyway.
It's fine, but, like, let us see it, like, unless they're there in the back while it's put in, they can't jump in and get it, you know? But, where's Chris gone?
I don't know. He's not in a very good mood.
What's he kicking off about, like? I put him on, like.
They said some nasty things to him. They brought his 2 kids into it, his autistic kids and his wife.
Listen, Chris is thick as skin. Now, listen, Chris knows what he's doing. Chris could hammer them. It's never going to affect them.
No, hey, Shufflin. He is triggered, mate. Trust me.
Nah, listen, like with me, I'll always react, but like it doesn't affect us. And Chris is similar. Chris will just say it. Listen, it's an excuse to be like Chris will abuse them back. Chris is not daft.
Yeah.
Well, like me.
What happened, he was on that Jim Smith's panel and he kept on they kept on muting him and stuff like that.
The Willie. Gives us a
Yeah.
second, Paul. I'm gonna quickly ring. I'll quickly ring Chris.
Yeah.
Didn't end the live. I'll be back in a couple of minutes.
All right. Ice Queen. Oh God, YouTube idiots! For fuck's sake, give me a break! For fuck's sake, YouTube idiots! Please, a little break. Uh, yes, sorry about that, Ice Queen. I hit the thing by mistake. I will sort it back out. No, you've commented in it. Sorry about that. I was getting rid of a few people and knew was by the person, but I wasn't sure if I did it, didn't do it, but now I know I have. I'll make sure I correct it. Don't worry about it. You'll be back to normal. I'm just coming on for war. Watch I don't ban you from the fucking link. I like YouTube idiots. Fuck it up. Genghis, yes, I will sort it out tomorrow. Well, later on. Well, Chris went on to that Jim Smith panel and he got abuse. They said some nasty shit about his autistic kids and stuff. The problem is they can't bring kids, they shouldn't bring kids into it. And they shouldn't bring anyone into it on YouTube. I was going to say, if you want to know, ask Angus, because he's like the news reporter. No, don't fuck with the Ice Queen. Fuck that. Yeah, we know. But I did say to you the other day I was going to take your spanner, didn't I? But when you said, I dare you, well, you did dare me in a way. And, I like living dangerously. So, I like, the joke's over now. You did say, mind, Ice Queen, take my spanner and I will kill you. Not kill you. You will, what's the word there? You're coming for me, doorstepping me. Paul, you can't say nothing nasty about Chris unless. Fucking hell. Alright, Chef.
Yeah, I couldn't hold him. Like, So, didn't know what's being said or whatnot, you know.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Try to ring him. I would have sat there and fucking went full belt, whoever said it, but he's young, you know. Obviously, when I will be.
Yeah, it was that fat Jason and all them
Oh, man,
fucking
fucking. But now
yeah.
what it is, Paul, they've just got you. Like, you've just got to be ruthless with it. And you know when people don't like it? You look at what I say, Paul, right? But I'm sorry, you say anything to me, you're going to get it fucking worse. Like, it's simple.
No, yeah.
And that's the way that they don't like it. And Chris is like me. So,
Yeah.
like the way I look at Chris, I've said some bad stuff to Chris when I've been on the phone. Like, it's just the way I am. He'll tell you.
Yeah.
But I like, she's not going to, like, she can't, like, they can't say what they want. And, like,
No.
and we can't. And I'm sorry, like, since when did this fucking baby thing come around? I don't give a fuck, mate. I'll be honest, though. It only came around after she became Nancy. And it's simple. She's a fucking simpleton.
Yeah.
100%.
Well,
I'll tell you, did you realise John fucking little Mongo Dingy Smith's, he said he's come to yours before mine?
yeah.
Oh, listen,
He's
Paul, you
coming
were
tomorrow
ragging him about.
morning. Yeah, he's coming tomorrow morning.
Fucking, man, he's telling me he's come fucking at least 4 times to mine. Tell them, pop round. Just
Yeah.
make sure my kid's on, yeah. If my kid's here, it's going to end worse. But
Well,
it doesn't matter if they come when my kid's here. The results are just going to be worse. He's never going to see again. I'll tell you now, I'll blind myself in the duration of what I'm up to. So it doesn't bother me at all.
well, if he goes to my dad's address, right?
Oh, Paul, he's not going anywhere. Time to come to mine.
Me,
Fuck your address, come to
right.
mine.
He better be very fucking careful. Because if he thinks,
Paul, never ever let that affect you. Time to come to mine. Fuck yours. Because he'll try and get you triggered. But I think you've learned now. See,
yeah,
that's where I wouldn't even give him the satisfaction of saying, be very careful. I've told him to pop to mine. I'll finish him off. We'll blind each other. I'll show you how to blind everyone.
yeah. Well, I'll blind the fucker anyway if he
I
comes
do,
here tomorrow
but no.
morning.
Like, it doesn't matter. Look how quick it's just, all I'll be doing, I'll be cleaning my kitchen and I'll accidentally spray something. I'll be like literally cleaning me benches and cooker and stuff. And if it slips, yeah, and slipped, then it's something sprays where it shouldn't. It's not my fault. You know? He's a fucking idiot. He sat there, do you know how sad he is, Paul? I'll tell you, he sat there on his own live, going on tunes for trying. At first, he'll try and like sweep him up and tat him, and then he'll start with him. That's how sad he is. He has to use tunes as live because he's a shit. And same with yours, Paul. You look at yours now. Your channel's fucking what's it? 3.5 fucking 100 fucking subscribers.
Yeah,
That's how me. That's fucking, you know. He's a fucking monk, Paul. And like the way they try and do it to you, they'll try and say stuff that they think you're above you. Do you know what they'll say? They'll say the most degrading stuff, which you can imagine your son. Straight to the point. But you just never let that affect you. Just go fucking worse than I'll ever see you and fuck them off.
exactly.
So what you got to do, Paul, is that honestly, you've just got to go one step further.
Yeah,
And the thing is, you've learned gradually over time. Like, it didn't really affect you. It's the same with Celtic.
no,
It's like, that, like, and I'm disappointed in PP going on about his fucking son. Fucking hell, that's fucking a long time ago.
yeah.
Isn't it? and it's like fucking. I don't know what they're trying to get out of it. I'll tell you, they're sitting there listening to fucking Mongo. They'd rather listen to that fucking little Mongo for the money tranny. You know what I mean? She's a little wronging.
Well,
I tell you,
they
you know,
all
when
in the same group
they were trying
together.
to try people trying to threaten. They were asking for my phone number. Fuck off, you're not getting it. Did I have that number? You've got my number. That's my personal number. No one's getting that number, and I don't like no one has it.
No, and I don't give that to no one.
No, I would never give anyone's out. Like, you know, I'd say it's the way I work. I'd say the weird people.
300 subs are
And I'll never
controlling the
ever
crowd.
be intimidated on you. Give us a second, I'll jump out.
All right. Genghis, you twat. Fucking hell. Come on, Genghis. That's a bit below the fucking belt. 300 a troll counts. That's nice, isn't it? Fucking hell. Come on, Gingy. Yeah, gossip girl, yeah. Pencils and edges are on the way. Do you see? Did you see it in Tuesday's chat? Yeah, probably Genghis. You know more than I do, mate. You know all the fucking trolls, mate. Fair play. Fair play. You know all of them. Yes, I had what do I call it? My little fun with Ice Queen. You know, but she did say she's got to give me a knock. Fucking hell. Uh, YouTube idiots. So anyway, YouTube idiots. You a male or a female? Come on, you gotta let the bag out of the cage here. Come on. Come on, YouTube idiots. Let us know, male or female. Genghis, you know everyone. I trust you, mate. What's YouTube idiots? Male or female? Yeah, the fucking right there. It is a mystery. So much fucking nastiness, isn't it, Genghis? You know, why can't people be nice? You know, hang on, YouTube idiots is flexing the biceps. No, you know, it could be a he she. That's what it is. YouTube idiots is an he she. It's a Terry Tattles with balls. Teddy Tattle. Teddy's Tattle with balls. Oi, oi, legs 11. Aye, aye. Captain. I'm getting my legs ready for the morning for John Smith. I should have asked him, does he want me to take his tuff out for him? Nothing personal, John. You know, you jumped on Tunes' panel and I said to Tunes, put me in the back because I want nothing to do with this. And he fucking jumps on me, saying he's going to doorstep me, smash all my windows. Sorry, Beezer Smith. Boozer Smith or Beezer Smith. I think you better go and ask a few people, John boy. Yeah, smash your windows. You're gonna smash my windows. Fucking hell. Yeah, gangster movie. Gangster movie with one tooth in his head. Fucking hell. You know, John, nothing personal. I didn't want to be brought into it. YouTube idiots, I can't block Genghis. He's my money manager. Probably his level is brick through a window. Yeah. YouTube idiots. Genghis is my right hand man. Or my right leg. I am the highest paid mod on YouTube. Yes, Jay. Oh, you mate. I see your girlfriend asking about you earlier on, Jay. Cara K. She was asking about you, mate. Cara K said she was going to hop in and see you. YouTube idiots is up North Belfast. Hiya, Jay.
Oh, Paul, I'm surprised you fell asleep earlier. I was in the comments. How you keeping, mate?
I'm alright, mate. Are you alright?
Mate, you know what was wrong? I was wondering why. Here's me on YouTube. Why is nobody live? My phone, I hit the in the hang. I broke the iPod by mistake, Paul. Nobody called incognito mode. My hang was on. How you keeping, mate?
I'm alright, mate.
No, I'm kind of just watching a couple of clips of it. My mate sent me. It was funny. See, I watch them in the morning, mate, and put the wee shit, the hang-ons, you know. But people don't know, and I'm laughing at the comments, you know, from like lives in Belfast that people, you know what I mean. I had the King of Belfast in yesterday. See YouTube idiots in the chat there.
YouTube,
What's going
yeah,
on?
you.
He's good, and he's good. He tortures tunes. Tunes is fucking terrifying of him. Here, did you hear about me the other night, Paul? I got kicked when I went on. I got kicked out of Tunes' chat. I was sober. I hit the link. I wanted to talk to Tunes. Tunes came into my chat. So you seen Tunes saying alright to me on every chat. And he came into mine. I jumped over. And the next time, Car K and all attacked me again. Car K, Peggy. You're right, Bond. See Joe. Oh, seen Joe writing naughty comments too. No, the other Joe that you Bond straight away. Or putting time out. It was a wee clip, yeah. I was laughing. The Tiro boys were coming to see Jay, like, you know what I mean? It was funny. Paul, did you even hear about it? He was going on about views and all. I don't get the views. I just sit in the morning as a hobby because I can't sleep. You know what I mean, yeah? He told, did he not tell you? He's not your boss, Henry, well, but he told two of our channels, Tunes and all, not to give me airtime. What the fuck does that mean, airtime? Mate, you pay for streaming or you buy your own airtime. No, I mean, Paul.
Do you know I got sort of threatened in a way for having you on my panel?
Paul, I fucking always, mate, that's what I mean. I used to go in and people and all that I didn't know when I first came on YouTube, but when you get to know people over like a 5-year period, like you know who, you know what I mean, bro? In the comments, you read. I read my comments back the next day, and I'm like, oh shit, and then sometimes I say, and then you get to know people. So I feel like with everybody over people in Belfast, mate. So hard. And then I seen them going in on my mate in Belfast too, Paul. The guy, he was on the R8, the two of them are not coming back on YouTube to see it, didn't they?
Yeah.
See that comment on my comments, Paul? That was one of them was from Belfast, mate. Did you see it? You told me one of them was a fake account. See, I don't know how to check them. Mate, and the other one, mate, that was fucking from Belfast, mate. The only one that can really like, you know, I know the comments, mate. You know, but then a guy came on, Patrick Ward came on, did you see that? I was arguing with Patrick Ward. And I says, mate, and then he went on to fight Nice's channel and started slobbering. I'm like, mate, I don't even know Patrick Ward. I've never talked to him. He's just banned from every channel and all about that because he's a real nasty bit of work. But I don't know him, Paul. I've only seen him on channels. And he came into my chat, mate. And I'm sitting on my own talking to two people in Belfast that don't comment. They just love me in the morning taking mushrooms. I just make a dose today, Paul. So that, but here, that's it to say to me. It was funny, man. YouTube is funny sometimes. And then and then the wrote the leg. I noticed now, Paul, it's the titles, man. No, the people, like, do you see how many people, the other guy had his comment? But imagine saying, don't give Jay, like, what does he think he is, the king of the empire or something? You know what I mean? Give me your time. What does he mean by our time, Paul? He's not. This isn't like a television series.
I know that one what came in your chat the other day, and I said it's a troll.
Yep.
Well, their account was made in the 4th of February this year.
See, that's what I mean. It takes you to really look, and then, oh man. See, I'm too lazy to do that. That's why somebody said to me, Maud, I think Sally came in, the chat doesn't drop the wee comment, so I'm not sure. But make 3 mods, up, because I have a lot of people that have blackballed me and friends and everything, because they've come in on their, like, names, like, like, Jerry, we're going to chop your hair off. Can you
Yeah.
use anybody make any name they want up? But it's in Belfast a bit confusion because the right Cara Kay is the worst for it. She is.
Oh, fuck yeah. She's a vile bitch, she is, isn't she?
Isn't she? Oh, mate. I've just learned. I thought, oh, mate, terrible. And then, see when changes chat ended, I went, the way that the chat, I didn't know you can leave your chat on. I was in the chat and they're going, yeah, she's a bigot. She calls me everything, man.
Yeah.
And then, I used to talk to her from a come on YouTube, you know what I mean, Paul? But she's never come on screen, Paul, and spoke. She's just been a troll. I call them, it's not that the trolls, even if you come on once and talk, and you don't have to show your face as Paul, in here if you don't want to. But for as most, like, some people don't want to, if they're up early in the morning or have chat. But fucking, they just do, mate. That's what they do.
Yeah.
And then
Morning,
the other day I
Jonesy.
noticed them.
Diane.
So I keep
YouTube
them.
video. That's a bit expensive.
What's he saying?
And Genghis is struggling. They want a penthouse thing. 1900. Get fucked.
What's that down the fucking docks? That's much, Paul. You want to see how much rent it is, mate, for 2 or 3 weeks down in where the Titanic was built? It's all apartments now. They're building apartment blocks, right? Do you know how much the rent is a week? 1,600. People are having about, well, they go right up to 500,000. So is that Genghis?
Yeah. Genghis, move your fingers a bit fucking faster then. There you go.
I know, mate, that's right. Tell them, Paul. The wee fingers get sore off their way, don't they?
Yeah. If your thumbs are getting cold, move a bit faster.
You need to get up out of that seat, Genghis, and get your body flowing, get your blood flowing. Start jogging in the kitchen or something, Genghis. Get that blood flowing, your fucking wee fingers are freezing. I used to say that all the time when Liam was on with me. See, Liam, he must have 1,000 accounts, mate. Fucking Liam Carter.
Yeah. You know, right? Don't get me wrong.
He's funny.
He's on coming in here saying, I'm a new subscriber, Paul. And next thing I just says, fucking I'll get rid of him, like, because he's just one of them fucking people. Like,
man, I seen him one night spam a chat with 150 comments, and it was just him and that Scottish fella, and he had fell asleep, and Liam's writing, wake up, wake up. Oh, fuck. He used to torture me everyone. I used to think it was a bot. No, because every time I said his name, he just came into the fucking thing. I said, mate, you must sit glued to 5 keyboards. Because I seen him in 3 different comments. He was in Expo's comments, he was in mine, and he was in Fake Analysis at the same time. And he was me, how the fuck does that work? And then he gets bombed all the time, Paul, for writing crazy stuff. See, but he'll not go in on his boss. He'll not talk about anybody from, this side of the water. He just slobbers the people and makes like funny jokes on the other side. And then I always say to him, because he used to love it whenever I used to go, like whenever me and Dogman used to wind each other up, he used to love that. And he used to like write comments, and I'd read them out like a dickhead, and then I'd go, "You fucking wanker, here's me, I didn't say it." And then they clip it, wee clippers fall. Oh mate, cut the supply, threatened me again. Here's me, mate, just do what you want. Yeah, that just proves what you are. Like private lives, Paul, years ago, before people knew they weren't private. Like we used to do them all the time, and people used to like it. That's when YouTube was fucking good. Used to switch and tennies on the back. You know what I mean? Talking. Mm. But it was like 10 of us from Belfast, and then there was, I don't want to name the people when we're talking here because the trolls going on them, but it was about 3 or 4 from Scotland, about 5 from England as well, and 2 of us all night. Mm. That's when they used to keep the lives running, constantly, Paul. But there was 2 or 300 people. And see, when we were in Scotland, I could not believe, like you say, 1 subscriber. I had 7 subscribers, right, Paul? I knew who everybody was, and then I went up to say 50. I knew who they all were. And do you know what Friday night said that? He says he's only got 200. My mate said this because he watches the Shelly show. He says he said, Jay, because nobody can understand the way he talks. He says Jay's only got 200 subs, and he's been sitting on 200 subs for the last year. Here's me, mate. My subs, I lost 300 subs out in March. So my subs were up when I went to Scotland Punk, and they went down when I spoke about that guy, Mark, the man from Belfast that used to have the biggest channel, took the fight, and he's all there. And me and Hummer, Liam was threatening the Hummer. Here's me, Liam, you won't talk to the Hummer. The Hummer destroys Liam and Golf in the chat. MC Hummer, McHummer, I call him.
Yeah.
He's
I think
brilliant.
the channel struck again, haven't he? Amma.
Oh, yeah, that Simmons, they used to do it to me when I first started, Paul, all the time. Yesterday or the other day again, but they do it as you say, like, why should YouTube take, it should be a channel that's on like a year or 2. Do you know what I mean? Not a fake account that makes up and reports you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
YouTube not say, fuck, this is a fake account. Obviously, look at it and go, well, that's it. When I got in touch with him, well, it wasn't me. It was a guy, and there was written computers done for me. That when they done that, mate, they used to do it to me all the time, Paul. And then I think they got fed up with it because I just kept ban StreamYard ban, and they were just making the same account up. But I let them run my channel, Paul, and I didn't even know about it. For ages. So then until
Yeah,
Panda
good night,
told me.
Genghis. Good night, Genghis.
Okay.
Thank you for coming in, mate.
Genghis is a legend. So he is.
Yeah. Well,
I remember Genghis from 5 years ago in the comments. So what did
yeah.
Genghis, and then there was another guy, Paul. That's what I was saying to you, the guy in the comments the other day. They were writing, and I only twigged on it because my auntie Barry, she's 82 and she wants to talk to them in Belfast. And even yesterday, again, Paul, I was out the hanging. Your woman's able to check them for me. They can't because I can't do it. And she says, that girl is just, they make people up, Paul, to come onto their show. Does that make sense? The 8 Ball, he hasn't been back. Did you ever hear 8 Ball, Paul?
No.
He used to be, no. Yeah, you never see, that's an Ice Queen asked me the other day, that's funny enough, when I was on shows. Have you seen who's 8 Ball? I know who 8 Ball is, mate. And he came on one time, and Marcus took every bit of footage down. All my footage is up for the last 5 years, mate. A clip of my life out of some of it, Paul. So they are. No, that's all we can do is threaten you with that. And then, and then Hammer getting a strike. Yeah, I wonder. Yeah, here's me because he goes into their comment and see that's it's easy to do, isn't it, Paul? I don't know why it works on a computer, but I work on an iPod. But see when you hit the button, it's easy to fucking hit that report, but then you have to write an email, don't you? Don't know if it works in your comments like that, but it comes up with me two options if I hit it there quick. If it's a comment that's saying, wrong. It is hard to watch them sometimes when you're talking.
Jay, you going live? Because I'm wanna.
I was live for Paul, but I didn't know my hand was off. Me at my YouTube account. I disconnected my YouTube from my phone. What do you call it? The StreamYard. No way you can do that. And I was sitting. I was wondering. Here's me because I normally always get the odds. I was talking to RB your morning. Get people in the morning, and then my account was on. I was playing about the settings, and it was on incognito mode, so nobody. I don't know if that works. Nobody knows if you're live or not. I don't know what it works for. But all I mean, I went to live on. Peace out, Paul. All right, brother.
Yeah, thank you for popping up, mate.
Oh, Paul, 100%, man. I always jump the screen. You know me. I can't take as fast as all these commenters. I can't used to. But then I got used to, like as you say, once you get used to doing lives, sometimes you'd rather just talk, couldn't you, to the comments? I write my own comments. All right, bro. Peace out, Paul. Thanks for letting us on. Right, yeah.
That's right, brother. Take it easy, mate.
100%. Thanks for tell me how fake account you were there. And then they're all going mad. Oh, just got the mods and all. I try more myself, man. It's hard as fuck. All right, Paul, man. All right, man. See you later.
Glad, mate. Glad, mate. Right. That's enough now. I'm off. Good night, everyone. YouTube idiots. Diane. Genghis is already gone. And thank you, Jay, for popping up. To that, everyone. Take care. I gotta get ready for John Smith.